Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining Amy News in Conversation. Today, I have Maggie Berkey, Colleen Haugen-Ortiz, and Holly Coleman with us today to talk about their Documentation Speaks Louder Than Words survey and initiative. So let's get right to it. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Hello.
Yes,
Thank you for having us.
thank you. So Colleen, why don't you tell us a little bit about this survey?
Well, our survey, with all the regulations currently out there isn't much in the way of guidance for documentation itself. So, through research and identifying problem areas using our survey, we're able to create a white paper that will eventually help the HTM professionals document all services provided while ensuring accurate history and avoiding any potential pitfalls in areas such as communication, billing, litigation. We believe this is important no matter if you're in-house, if you're an ISO, a manufacturer, or hospital personnel. We believe that documentation is vital for everybody.
Yeah, it's such an important topic. So with that, Holly, why did you guys choose this? Why was this so important to you?
All three of us have been responsible and in responsible positions for monitoring documentation. And I think our past history has shown that it is one of the areas that doesn't seem to be prioritized as much. Sometimes depending on the layout of your department, and we know things get busy, and so sometimes that's pushed to the side. So I think that with all of that being said, the Fuel to Thrive effort from a couple years ago really fueled us to get going and pick out one of those things that we could focus on, and this is one of many, hopefully, to come.
Speaking of the Fuel to Thrive initiative, Maggie, do you want to explain to our audience a little bit more what that is?
Sure. So a couple of years ago, I had partnered with Holly and Hank Stankiewicz from Sigma, and we just put together some thoughts about what we can do as an industry to really partner up, prepare for the future, empower technicians. And this continuation is just building resources for the healthcare technology professionals.
And that's why everyone's voice is important, right? I was at one of your sessions and it was phenomenal, and it really took people's input and really just a way to make a difference. And, all three of these ladies are such, go-getters in the sense that, they see an issue, they take the bull by the horns, and, they go out there and make a difference. They just don't talk about it. So with that, Maggie, how can folks find this survey, and why is it so important that they participate?
We've been very fortunate to partner with Amy, and so thank you for your support on this initiative. So any of the Amy websites, they've made some articles. Of course, this presentation will have a link in the description. If you go on to LinkedIn and find any one of our posts, you'd find this link as well.
And why is it important that people do it?
It's so important because it helps us establish the baseline where we're at today, and we know that there's a lot of shortfalls. We really don't have the guidance that every technician would be well equipped to have, to be able to make sure that your future self will be able to utilize to make your tomorrows a little better, a little easier.
Great. So, now once people take the survey, how will they be able to hear the results, Colleen?
You guys can hear the results at the Amy conference on Sunday, June 16 at 9:15 a.m. I know it's early, guys, and I know it's Saturday, but we would love to see your beautiful faces.
Yes, and definitely show up, support these ladies. They've done some wonderful work. And if you haven't registered for the exchange, please do. You can do so on our website. And I hope to see you all in Phoenix. Thank you all so much for doing this. And thank you for always striving to make the field a little bit better.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. See you in Phoenix.